What up, tubers, and welcome back to another Arena Direct Win-A-Box here on Arena. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all your Magic card needs. So, again, just to reiterate, this is meant to deplete your gems. This is 6,000 gems to enter. This is the new payout mode, though, where you start getting prizes back at fewer wins, but it actually requires more wins to get the maximum prize. You need to get to 7 wins to get the 2 boxes. So, high variance, best of 1 sealed. Let's just open a sweet 5-color build. And, okay, we've got 2 of the best possible cards in the format, and they do overlap on 2 of their colors. That is Jeskai Revelation and Ureni. There's also a Bloomvine Regent, Magmatic Hellkite, Lacid Prowler. I mean, all of these are technically playable, but okay, I like the opens there. Let's hope the filler can get us the rest of the way. So, white, take a peek. Actually, white has some good aggressive cards. Devotee, double Kinguard, double Strike, double Dawnbreaker, a Pack Beast. Blue's got a fresh start, a couple of nice focuses, double Island Dragon, that's not bad there. Black has 2 Dragon's Prey and nothing. Red has the Hellkite and a War Effort. Individually, red looks pretty bad. What about green? Double Exhale. Some okay filler there. Ooh, no Sagu Wildlings or anything. So fixing out of green, unfortunately, not great. How are the lands? We have only 2 green lands. 3 black lands is kind of miserable when our 2 biggest bombs are both non-black, right? We have Ureni in Temur and Revelation in Jeskai, so that's not good, actually. Hopefully I have a couple of globes or something. As we go back to the multicolor. Stalwart's good, Siege. Monument of the Sultai variety. Oh no, we do have a Dragon Brood's Relic, but the fixing is bleak. I don't think we're going to be going Boros, although I think building a Boros deck is often a good strategy to combat decks with the top end that we have. But our mana base might be a little bit sketchy. We might want to go like base blue-green. This card only adds green mana, right? Yeah, it would be nice if that would have added 1 of any color, like a lot of those mana dorks do. Well, that is rather unfortunate. Actually, our white is not very good for the multicolor deck, so we're most likely going to be like Temur splashing the Revelation would be my guess. There's not much in red that I want. I mean, the artisans here can technically fix, but like, yeah, blue-green splashing red-white might be the play. I really don't like piercing exhales in this type of deck either. Oh man, I'm actually concerned about this. With all of our black fixing, it's possible I'm going to be running the Dragon's Prey as well. Yeah, I don't know if I'd splash those. Don't really need to splash the currents. Ugh. That is not ideal. Is there a world where I go like Jeskai splashing Ureni instead? This is rough. Maybe like some weird red-blue deck splashing Revelation and Ureni and cutting the green. Realistically, The only green card I'm losing out on is like the Bloomvine Regent. So I don't think I mind that. Yeesh. Our bombs are great, but we don't have the means to get there, really, it feels like. Okay, let's take a peek at what the red-blue splashing looks like. I would go like some weird red-blue control-ish build. And that actually would be good because Revelation and Ureni both overlap with blue and red. So they would overlap with our main colors. And then we would splash white and green. So like a Jeskai main splashing for Ureni and Revelation. But the mana here still looks pretty bad. And this, man, so many unfortunate black sources that aren't going to get used if I'm going to not play the Dragon's Prey, which we might not want to do, you know? Well, we're certainly not going to run Jungle Hollow, I guess, because that would be double off color. But I guess the Caves and the Dismal Backwater both add one of our main colors, right? Dismal adds blue, which is a main. Caves adds red, which is a main. So splashing for the Dragon's Prey is not that bad, especially when we have the Evolving Wilds anyways. We'd probably want to get the Sultai Monument in, as awkward as it is. It would get one of our main colors of blue, and then it would grab the double off-color splash of green and black. Ugh. I don't know if these cards are worth splashing for. It might not be right to splash the Siege, although it does just kind of buy you time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, that we could build the deck just like that. I guess at that point we're playing just as much black as we are white, basically. Maybe playing the Dawnbreakers could be a little bit better. Though I really don't have any other reason to be playing white. Yeah. Actually, I don't know if these are worth splashing for. I guess I think the Siege is probably worth splashing for, just because it gives me an extra blocker every turn, which is not irrelevant. That buys us time. But I'm not sure the Quarry Mountain's actually worth splashing for. It might even just be better to splash like another removal spell like the Current here. Because we could always cast that for 5, worst case scenario, assuming we have our red as one of our mains. But often enough, I could see this being cast for like 4, which isn't the worst. My early game is the biggest issue here. This really doesn't start casting stuff till turn 3, but I don't really want to be running like duelists because they just don't fit the deck. So yeah, some weird 4-color control is what it looks like it's going to be here. Oh man, I don't even have one of the ways to get back the Revelation. I don't have any of the Monastery flyers. I don't have a Kishla Trawler. That kind of sucks. Huh. Oh, it'd be so nice to have like one globe. The more I look at this, the more concerned I am. Is there a white-red splash Revelation deck available? Can't believe I'm going to do this, but I might consider cutting the Ureni here. We'll see if I have enough 2-drops for these bodyguards. Maybe run those. Like, is this better? I guess having a 7-minute mana spell in my aggressive deck's not great. This has, like, no removal in it. This is the type of Boros deck that tends to do better than you would expect, though, because it just has a good curve. But I think I'd rather go for power level. I think the Boros deck could be alright. I think I'd rather go for the slower, higher power level build. What are we running? What are we running? Yeah, I guess I'll try all of the artisans. Master, Current, Ureni, Revelation, Sultai, and then the 2 Dragon's Praise. More power, less consistency, certainly more removal. Okay, I'm not super confident, but I guess this is the build I'm going to go with. One of Plains, one of Swamp. Probably need to add one of Forest, right? As much as I don't want to. Oh wait, there was a Forest there, okay. It gives us 5, 6, 7, 8 red, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blue. Okay, that's actually pretty good. And the triple artisan helps with fixing and casting our big spells more often. I don't need to draw as many lands. In fact, very possible I don't actually run a forest, now that I think about it. Forest might be better off as a jungle hollow, because that still gives me 2 green sources of land, but then the 3 artisans. Oh, I guess I have the Sultai Monument too. Ah, never mind. Fine. Alright, I mean, this, again, is more powerful, but a lot slower. I'm going to give this baby a shot. Let's hope we can get at least 4 wins to get our money back. But, yeah, we'll just have to see how this goes. I am on the play. Hand looks good. We've got black, red, blue, and a green here. Got a 2-drop. Actually, we have white as well with the artisan. Ureni and Revelation. Ah, like I said, it would have been so nice to just have one of the monasteries to be able to get back the Revelation. Abzan Devotee. Well, drew all my black sources. Krumar Initiate. Might just activate our Sultai Monument next turn. I don't think using the defibrillating current on the initiate's worth it, or even rather necessary. Not yet anyways. Okay, that's good for us. Now we just go with another Artisan. Because these can actually kill pretty quickly since they both have prowess between the Riverwalk technique and the current in my hand, you know? Baitor. All right. Okay, well, I'm going to go like this. I'm going to put it on top. Attack with both. Oh, they are blocking. Interesting. Still think I'm going to focus the mind here, though. That's fine. We just smack in. Yep, fine by me. And then we'll just current to finish it off. Unfortunately, I cannot current here and focus the mind. I'm missing a land, but I think pitching the land like I did last turn was still right. We have so much card draw in my hand that 2 for hunting myself like that doesn't feel like the end of the world. Stalwart Successor, okay. And they're gonna roam off it, nice. We're due to draw some of our tap lands. We've only drawn one of them. But that is good. I can make a little bit of a combo here. So I believe this works to where I can cast the Effortless Master, but with it on the stack, I cast Focus the Mind for 3, and then the Master will enter with the... with the 2 counters still. Yeah, excellent. Because once I put the Master on the stack, the Focus the Mind gets its cost reduction, you know? That's fine. That's fine. Actually, this is just lethal, isn't it? Kill this, and then Agent on top of the Artisan. We'll take it. Who needs this Jeskai Revelation? Not me. Alright, that was a pretty clean first victory. And many more to go. Many more to go. Well, we're probably going to get these hands every once in a while, of course. Can't be keeping that one. This one is okay. I guess I'll keep these. I guess I should have technically let on Dismal Backwater, because the only green in my deck is the Ureni, right? Whereas the Backwater, the double Dragon's Prey cast is a lot more relevant early on here. Oh, that's not good. That is definitely worth just fresh starting right off the bat. 3 damage off the board, but also more importantly, a mana dork gone. Leopard can kill the fresh start. Probably worth surging Leopard. Realistically, there aren't going to be that many better targets unless they also played an artifact, but I think I'm fine just killing that. Yeah, this is where I could get punished. If we draw Dragon's Prey next turn and wanted to kill something, you know? Okay, that's not too problematic, thankfully. Yeah, we'll just run out 3 for 3, that's fine. Trading is okay. Sure. Funny white cards. Well, if they double the counters on the Kin Tree Nurturer, that would turn into a +4/+4. Yeah, that would be kind of big. It would be a 6/5 lifelinker. Which them gaining a bunch of life is less bad for this deck, since we have so much good top end available. Like, I'm okay making this trade, though. Again, we just want to buy time, try to find some of our big cards. Ugh. The majority of our spells left in the deck are all decent and relevant. Our worst hit is like Agent of Kotis and Highspire Bellringer. Land's not bad if it adds white. Oh, but we're gonna need to find something rather quickly here. I can current the Stormbrood at least. There we go. Oh, once again, I can cast this for 4, but then I wouldn't be able to focus. That's brutal. If they play another threat here... Oh, the successor now with the Sage is kind of bad. And the Krumar Initiate's kind of bad. Alright, deck. No white source. Yucks. So we have to draw specifically our planes next turn, I think, to still stand any shot here. Yeah, it's pretty good. Just make a 6/6. Planes off the top is super clutch. That ain't it. So I would imagine they Sage onto their Regent this turn. Then I'm forced to, like, chump. Take 5, yeah. Yeah, I don't think we can pull out of this one. Even Ureni's not going to be good enough. Ureni is only, what, how much? 8 damage? And assuming they put the Sage on the flyer, that's, yeah, too many threats. Good beats. Tis a shame. Remember, we have a lot of white sources in the deck. Besides just the... How many lands? 1, 2. Besides the 3 different white lands, we have the 3 Meticulous Artisans, so... We have 6 white sources in the deck, and we saw 19 cards, you know? So I can go bounce, chump, go to 1. I guess a plane still keeps me in it. That, however, is not it. There's the planes. Good beats. Yeah, I mean, over halfway through our deck before we saw the first white source, I would say is probably a little bit unlucky, right? Again, with 6 white sources in the deck. Okay, that is the one loss I am allowed to give. So any loss, and we're out now. We just need to run it out. Let's get some wins. Opponent goes first. This is a keepable hand. Two-drop card that I can cycle on turn, or with 2 mana. And then a 3-drop with any land is fine. Tap land, tap land. Alright, since they didn't do anything, I'm actually just gonna pass here and cycle off a dragon. Oh, I need to do it now, otherwise I can't cast it. So I need to find some lands here, obviously. Okay, well, good news is they missed a land. Holy crap. That is insane, bro. That's just real bad luck. I mean... Voice plus Tactician is disgusting. No justice. I mean, at least we found a land, but... After that many draws and bricking on one, kind of brutal. Oh, yikes. Okay. I guess good news there is that the technique can tuck it if we draw a fourth. Okay, we just kill it with that. Sucks though. Both my Dragon's Prey are gone now, and I'm still missing land drops after cycling so many. I'm gonna have to play the Artisan this turn so that I can Hellkite their Great Arashan City next turn, because they're gonna start making tokens which they can sack away with the Tactician, you know? But then using the treasure to cast my Hellkite also means that we're getting rid of some of our fixing for our other spells later. Just a really unfortunate sequence. Sure. Wow, bro. Yeah, brutal. Okay, that's at least nice in the sense that I don't have to sacrifice my treasure now. I'm not targeting your barons, buddy. Sure. Alright, I'm at 6. What is the realistic way I can win this? I think the realistic way to win this is casting Artisan, passing, and then drawing exactly Revelation. I could just be dead here, right? They kill the Artisan, they kill me. Okay, I'm at 2. Yeah, Nariv's good. Oh, I thought that was Revelation for a second. All right, well, I mean, you gotta run well in these events, and we bricked on our land after cycling so many cards away, and that's, I mean, that's the way these things go. I don't mind losing like that, as that's obviously something that can happen, but would have been nice to at least cast our Revelation or our Ureni or something, you know? Good beats. It is what it is. And that's another sealed Win-A-Box events. Man, I wish the arena opens were as frequent as the Win-A-Box events, because these ones just are not as good anymore, for a variety of reasons, but a shame, a shame, a shame. We will go 1 and 2 this time. Another short video, though this one with a far worse result, but it is what it is. As always, friends, I appreciate y'all watching. We'll check you out next time. Bye-bye.